You may not be the person your dog loves most, even if you believe you are. In a home full of people, dogs do not choose based on affection. They choose based on their nervous system. Not the person who feeds them the most. Not the person who plays with them the longest. Not the person who speaks to them the most gently. But the person whose presence makes their body feel the safest. And that choice is made quietly every single day. You may have already been chosen. Or perhaps you have never realized that someone else was. In the previous video, we talked about the signs of trust. But today, we are going deeper, because trust is not the highest level. There is a secret election that your dog's nervous system completed a long time ago, and only one person won. Today, we are going to decode 5 advanced behaviors that are not reserved for guests, not reserved for acquaintances, only for the chosen person. And the final sign will reveal whether you are truly the emotional center of your dog's world. Stay with us until the end. Part 1. The social referencing gaze, the GPS of emotion. So how do you know whether you are truly the chosen person? Let's begin with a very small behavior. So small that most people never notice it. Watch your dog in a crowded room. They may be playing, taking treats from a stranger, sniffing everything around them. But every few minutes, something subtle happens. Their eyes will search for you, not a random glance, not a casual look. In behavioral science, this is called social referencing. Your dog is using you as an emotional point of reference. If you are calm, the environment is safe. If you are still there, everything is okay. When you catch that quick glance, right before they continue playing, or right before they lie down, that is the moment their nervous system is saying, as long as I can find you, I can relax. They are not asking for permission. They are not seeking attention. They are confirming the location of the person their brain trusts the most. Many people think this behavior is too small to matter, but in reality, it is the invisible thread that keeps them from slipping into a state of anxiety in a world filled with stimulation. You are not just their owner, you are their compass. Part 2. But the social referencing gaze is only the confirmation stage. There is a moment that is even more powerful. The moment you walk through the door and come home. Pay close attention to the difference. When a guest arrives, your dog may wag their tail. They may get excited. They may run around the room. But when the special person returns, their entire body changes. The tail does not just wag. It wags so intensely that the movement spreads through the hips. The shoulders begin to sway. The hindquarters move with it. The whole body ripples from the nose all the way to the tip of the tail. This is not a performance. In behavioral science, it is often viewed as a form of nervous system tension release. You have to understand something. When you leave, your dog's world does not collapse, but an important part of their emotional center is temporarily absent. You are the person who helps regulate the rhythm of their daily life, the sense of safety, the emotional atmosphere of the home. So when you return, their body is not simply expressing happiness, it is going through a reset process. That full body wiggle is a powerful expression of relief, as if their nervous system is saying, the center has returned, everything is okay again. And this difference is something you will rarely see directed toward anyone else. Part 3. But everything we have discussed so far still is not the deepest level. The social referencing gaze is a check-in. The full body wiggle is an emotional release. Now, we are going to talk about survival risk. In nature, vulnerability comes at a very high cost. A relaxed body is a risk. Turning your back is a risk. Deep sleep is an enormous survival risk. Every ancient instinct inside a dog is designed to stay alert. So pay attention to this. When your dog chooses to sleep deeply beside you, not light sleep, but the kind of sleep where their paws twitch, their eyelids flutter, they let out a long sigh and completely relax. They have entered REM sleep. This is the stage when the body is least prepared to react instantly. If you understand how dangerous this state would be in the wild, you will understand why this behavior is anything but small. When they turn their back toward you, when they rest their head against your leg, when they curl up and completely let go of tension, they are making a statement that words could never fully express. I do not need to stand guard when I am with you. This is not laziness. It is not simply comfort. It is trust that has become physical reality, a complete and absolute peace treaty. And if you have ever watched your dog sigh deeply before drifting off to sleep beside you, I want you to leave a comment. It sleeps beside me. Stay until the end of the video, because the next section will reveal something even more remarkable. The moment when your dog does not just trust you, but uses you as a map for navigating the future. Part 4. The Human Forecast System. If the previous section was about surrendering survival vigilance, this one is evidence of something even deeper, a positive form of fixation. Have you ever wondered why the moment you shift slightly in your chair, your dog lifts its head? You have not stood up. You have not called its name. You have not touched the leash. Yet somehow, it already knows. You take a breath that is slightly different than usual. It looks at you. You reach for a specific pair of shoes, and it already understands the entire story. This is not magic. It is attention operating at an extraordinary level. Dogs are experts at reading human micro-movements, but they do not study everyone the same way. They devote that level of observation to the person who matters most, the person who controls the emotional map of their day. Every habit you have, every way you move, every daily rhythm, all of it is stored away. While you are simply living an ordinary day, your dog is building a private dictionary about you, not because it is obsessed, but because understanding you helps it predict the future. And being able to predict the future means safety. If your dog always seems to know what you are about to do before you do it, there is a good chance you are not just the person it loves. You are the center of the system it uses to understand and anticipate the world around it. Part 5 to your dog. You may be the most important person in its world. When puppies are very young, they often lick around their mother's mouth. That behavior serves many purposes: asking for food, seeking attention, looking for protection, searching for the comfort of being cared for. And what is remarkable is that part of this behavior remains long after a dog reaches adulthood. When your dog licks your face, it is not thinking in language the way humans do. It is not telling itself, "Today, I am going to show my love." But deep within its ancient nervous system, that behavior is connected to something profound: survival, nurturing, and the feeling of complete safety. Think about that for a moment. A creature that is not even the same species as you, one that does not understand your job, your financial pressures, your phone calls, your deadlines, or the worries you keep hidden from everyone else, can still sense when something is different about you. It knows when you come home. It knows when your voice sounds different. It knows when you are tired. It knows when the room feels quiet in a way that is not normal. And it comes closer, not to explain, not to offer advice, but simply to lick your hand, to rest beside you, and to stay. In the simple world of a dog, that may be the most sincere way it knows how to say, "I am here. You are not alone. You are my person." And sometimes, we become so busy that we fail to notice that a small creature has been loving us with everything it has. The next time your dog runs over and licks your hand, pause for just a moment. Do not rush to wipe it away. Do not dismiss it as an annoying habit, because in that small moment, your dog may be speaking to you in the oldest language it knows, a language that began with the warmth of its mother, a language shaped through thousands of years of living alongside humans. And today, it appears on your hand in the form of a gentle lick. To you, it may last only a few seconds, but to your dog, it is recognition. It is connection. It is a way of checking that you are still here, that you still belong in its world, that its small world is still safe. Dogs cannot say, "I missed you. I worry about you. I love you." But they can run to the door when you come home. They can rest their head against your leg. They can lie quietly beside you. And they can lick your hand as a reminder that, in their eyes, You are not just their owner. You are family. If your dog often licks you too, leave a comment below. I would love to know how many people are being loved in the purest way a dog can give.